Just Dance by Lady Gaga came on, and that was our favorite song. Merry Christmas! You guys, 687 and 10,486 views. I'm so proud and happy. And 64 views on our latest video. Thank you guys so much. That's so sweet of you for subscribing. We really appreciate every single person who subscribes to us. You mean like the world to us. Thank you so much. Hey, what you doing? You're so funny, Kimmy. So, it's almost dinner time, and we're gonna have sticky quesadillas. Well, actually, we will be having them. And my friend is actually gonna come over for a little bit, so I'm excited. And you might see her. It all depends on if she's okay with filming and if I remember. So, we will see. Keely's just sitting here with me while I edit the vlog. And she's just being super cute. Aren't you super cute? Keely! I am! My mom is making cheese and pepperoni quesadillas for tonight. And Andrew has to work tonight. It looks a really good light over here. Really good lighting. It looks really good.
I really don't want to go to work.
It's Wednesday, so the Wednesday shows are on. So I hope. Wait, are they on?
Yeah.
They should be. It should be their Christmas specials. I'm really excited because I think they're going to be really funny. And I actually like that show. I think it's called Blackish.
Oh, it's nice.
I really like that show. I really actually think it's really funny. Oh yeah, and then they're adding another show. So we're probably gonna watch that tonight. Andrew has to go to work at 9. Well, you have to be there earlier, so he has to leave here at 9. Oh, my dinner's ready. I'll be right back. Hey guys, so I wanted to do something really fun tonight, and even though it's not Monday and it's not Thursday, it's Wednesday. Instead of classic joke, I'm gonna start something called Story Time with Sammy. That's me. Okay guys, so for story time with Sammy, I'm going to tell stories, and it's not going to be on a specific day, it's just going to be at random when I think of the stories and I want to share them, because number one, I want to remember these things, and number two, I like to share these stories with you, because you guys seem to really enjoy these stories. So I'm going to start off the first story time with Sammy with a story about me and Helena. So here we're going to go. Let's get started with Storytime with Sammy. Hi guys, and welcome to the first installment of Storytime with Sammy. Okay, so today I'm going to tell you a super funny story about me and my best friend, Helena. So, I told you guys about how we met before, how we bumped heads. I told you guys that in one of the vlogs, and I'm going to put the link to that in the description down below because that technically counts as a story. So I'm going to tell you guys another story about me and her. And this is called The Great Embarrassment of 2000 and I want to say 6. I think it was 2006. The Great Embarrassment of 2006. And it was at a fire drill. So that makes it even worse. More witnesses. So, me and Helena, or I call her Lainey. So just know that Helena means Lainey because I call her Lainey. Me and Helena were walking out during a fire drill, and our classrooms, mine was here and hers was down the hall, around the corner, and here, so on the completely other side. And so we knew the fire drill was going to happen because I had talked to the office lady, and she was talking about it, and we overheard her. So Helena got a bathroom pass, and she was heading over, and she waited outside my door. Then the alarm went off. I went out, and we walked together. So we put our headphones in. Headphones like this, but what we used to do is we used to put like this, and then we used to put a little clip right here so that it wouldn't fall. and it has to stay together, which is really pretty actually effective. And I used to have this little tiny iPod. It was like a Nano or a Shuffle. It's pink and it had my name on the back. And the song, we were listening to music and walking out, and we had to walk out through these doors and walk around the building to the big field outside and then line up with our classes. Luckily our classes were right next to each other, and in the lines, her class was here, my class was here, so they were literally like she would be literally right here in line. So we just stood across from each other in line. When we heard our names said yeah, then a problem struck. Just Dance by Lady Gaga came on, and that was our favorite song, and we could really rock out to it. So we did. We turned it off all the way on my iPod. We plugged these as like far as it could into our ears, and we started doing the moves that we had practiced together. We had our whole dance routine that we knew together. So we were starting to do the dance routine. We started singing super loud, like top of our lungs singing. You know when you think nobody's watching? And just started singing and dancing. And then our teacher stopped us. So we were like, oh my god, do you think people heard us? And everybody in our lines heard us. But there was still a lot of talking and chatter going around, so not everybody heard us. So then she said that we could just go around the field and find our friends and hang out until they dismissed us, because apparently, even though it was supposed to be a fire drill, there was actually a fire in the kitchen, so they had to bring the firefighters in, and they had to have them come in, so it was going to be about 20 minutes. So we went over to this far side of this field. We were over here, and the rest of our whole school and class was over here. It was freshmen and sophomores on the field that we were on. So it was freshmen and sophomores. And then the seniors and the juniors were on two separate soccer fields on the other side. So, I mean, I don't think they heard us, but the sophomores and the freshmen definitely heard us. It was definitely at least our whole class. We stood over here to the side. We turned on the headphones again, and we're like, okay, we're going to be super quiet about it. But we were just kind of dancing next to each other, making the moves, laughing, giggling, giggling, having a lot of fun. And that's a problem when it comes to me and Hannah. Because when we laugh and start giggling and start having fun, then it becomes an issue. Then we start getting crazy and out of control. So we started dancing. We started singing at the top of our lungs, and we started, like, you know, doing our cool little moves and singing really loud and doing our whole bump elbows thing. And we totally were in our own mindset where it was just us. Because before, usually when we had sleepovers at her house or my house, we would go into either her room or my room, and we would just blast music and just dance for hours. So we kind of, in our heads, were like, oh, we're just in our rooms dancing. Nobody can see. We were dancing for 20 minutes straight before we got tapped on the shoulder. Like, it was this shoulder for me and then her shoulder. And we had to be pretty close because of our headphones, so we both got tapped at the same time. And it's the principal, and he goes, girls, I think that the fire drill is going to be over in a couple minutes. You might want to calm down. We opened our eyes, and our whole class and the sophomore class were all staring at us. Dead blank. Oh my god, Kiwi. No, baby. Oh, okay. I'm going to hold her, because she clearly wants to run down. They were staring at us, dead blank. So we danced to Lady Gaga Just Dance in front of the whole school, and the whole school, like, heard about it, and the sophomores and the freshmen were the ones who witnessed it. And a couple of the freshmen and a couple of the sophomores, I think, even got pictures and might have recorded video that got passed around the school, because for the rest of the week we were known as the Just Dance girls. And we were mortified and embarrassed. From then on, we ate lunch in this little tiny corner away from everybody, and we, like, tried to leave early for class. Jimmy Richardson! Stop it! We tried to leave early for class, and we would walk the back hallways and everything to get to our classes. But at least we had each other to get through it. So that is my story about how we embarrassed ourselves in front of the whole school. And I'm actually thinking about calling this, because I want to make a series called Kit Kat Stories, because that's what me and Helena call each other, or Simi and Lainey Stories. So I might actually end up calling this 2 titles, calling it Storytime with Simone and then Simi and Lainey stories, because I really want to tell all of our funny stories. They're too funny not to share. Anyways, that was my funny story for the night, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Throwback Thursday. Have an awesome night, and bye!